So, today, leap day, we're gonna go skydiving because, how do I phrase this?
We have a challenge.
We have a challenge.
Challenge. I need this for my ID. Oh no, I can't talk right now. So.
She's not too thrilled with this right now. Basically what it is I have some goals that I want to reach, and I haven't been going towards them, I guess, taking the leap, if you will. So Tara, like, she hates anything that's like remotely fun, like roller coasters or like driving fast or anything that's like, I don't know, like adrenaline type stuff. Okay. And so this was her idea to go skydiving, basically. So if she makes the jump, then I've got to make the jump on one of my goals. And it just so happens that it's a leap year and it's a leap day. And so that's what we're doing today. It's February 29th, and we're going to jump out of a plane.
It's a fear for a fear.
Basically. And she's going to love it. She's going to love every second of it. She's going to be so excited.
No, I'm not.
I'm excited for her.
I'm sweating. Really sweating. My stomach's hurt. My stomach's been hurting all day.
I'm pumped.
All day.
So
Of course you are. I haven't done this one.
it's gonna be fun.
Woo! Welcome to Pacific Coast. I'm here with Tara and Charles. What are you guys doing today? Good. Jumping. Nice. Yeah. First skydive. You guys excited?
Yeah.
Have you done it before?
Yeah, just once.
Oh, nice. Okay, cool. Any special occasion?
No.
Just to stimulate the central nervous system?
Yeah.
Do you want to say hi or bye to anyone before we go?
No, we'll be good.
And then we'll let up right now, and then left hand is already begin. Left hand, all the way down left. Keep going Good job, kid. What do you think? You reckon? I would, yeah. Appreciate you Yeah! Woo. What's up, bro? How was that?
Good shit.
Congratulations.
Thank you, sir.
Thanks for coming to Pacific Coast skydiving. I appreciate you.
Appreciate you.
We're safely back on planet Earth. I'm pretty certain that's the last time Tara's gonna do that.
Never.
You had a great time though, right?
Probably, yeah.
All right, thanks for coming to
Nothing
Pacific.
about that was fun.
All right.
My eyes still red. Shit was awful.
It was great.
Miserable.
I
We'll
loved it.
never do that again.
Definitely. Will
What
do
did
it
they
again.
say? It's usually 10 out of 10 recommend. 0 out of 10 don't do it. That was probably one of like the scariest moments of my life. I feel like I'm still afraid right now. I'm still a little shaken up. No, at no point was I like, okay, this is okay. This feels good. It was not enjoyable. I cried the entire time. What else?
You didn't look. You didn't open.
I didn't
your
look at
eyes.
shit. I didn't look at a goddamn thing. Nothing. From the time we got into that plane until I jumped out of it, I saw nothing because I knew as soon as I see how high I am, not happening. Not at all. That was scary.
I thought it was fun. I had a great time.
This is how you know that they know that some people just aren't meant for this, because at the end he was like, well, it ain't for everybody. Like, meanwhile in the beginning they're like, oh my god, it's gonna be the best time, this is the hard
they
part
gotta hype
right
you
here, blah blah blah. This is how you know that there are plenty of people who do this shit all the time and are like me, that are just like, he was like, you're gonna feel so empowered at the end, you're gonna feel so it's exhilarating, all this shit. This is how you know that there are plenty of people that feel the same way as I do, who try this shit, because I felt none of that. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Absolutely nothing. If you're afraid of heights,
Do it.
I don't know. It wasn't fun. It wasn't fun. I ain't doing that shit again.
Well, I liked it. I had a good old
I
time.
bet you
It
did.
was wonderful.
I bet it
Definitely
was.
better than the first jump. And I'd do it
This
again.
one was better than the first time you did it?
Yeah, because I
Why?
was freaking the fuck out. No, I wasn't freaking the fuck out, but I was like,
I freaked all the way out. Literally cried the whole time. Whole time.
it's a lot more
I'm not even embarrassed to
take
say
in the
that.
first time, but the second time you're like, okay, you kind of know what to expect.
And he lied to me. He said there wasn't going to be a drop.
Well, did you flip?
I don't know what we did, Charles. My eyes were closed.
Shit.
And then he noticed how I was still freaking out in the air, so he was like, okay, well, we're just gonna let you down slowly, because he looked and he was like, there's Charles over there.
We were doing
and
all
I
kinds
was,
of twirls
I was
and
like,
shit. It
Charles
was
can
great.
go right on ahead, let me down easy, all of it. That shit was the most fucked up thing I've ever done in my life, ever. Not fun. Anyways, you got anything? Clock's ticking for this guy now.
Now it's time for mine.
So he didn't really specify in the beginning, but essentially, what's the date? I'm trying to find it.
Just go to your text.
And
Pull
looking
up
at
the
this,
images.
it's right here. So Charles has until April 29th to act on one of his top 3 goals for this year. If he doesn't, I get to choose any destination that I want to go to, and he's gonna pay for it. Anywhere in the world.
Whoa, we said in this hemisphere.
No, boy, anywhere.
it.
So he has 60 days from today, April 29th, to do it. Otherwise, yeah. So I did this for him because I could have lived. Can you keep trying Wi-Fi? I could have lived without doing this. Yes, I'm deathly afraid of this, but it doesn't affect my day-to-day doing some shit like this. Like, it was like, oh, cool, like, knocked it out. He said he called it a fuck it list, not a bucket list.
Yeah, fuck it.
Yeah, but it's like my life would be, I'm unbothered whether or not I did it, if I did it or not did it. Done it. The thing.
Done it, did it.
I did this for him, so. Clock's ticking, buddy.
Yeah, I know.
Now it's time to drink, because that was stressful, that last hour or so. It's not funny. Stop laughing. He laughed at me
You
as
should have
I
heard
flew.
how she screamed, like her scream and falling out of the plane because she went out first, and it was just like, ah! The funniest shit I ever heard in my life. Anyway.
It was terrifying. I didn't look at anything. I had my eyes closed. I told him, and he kept whispering in my ear, trying to encourage me, which I appreciate him for. I tipped him because he did do a great job. But what he wasn't understanding was that I didn't give a fuck. Like, none of it was making me feel better. He was like, oh, we got IB Imperial Beach over there to your left. All this other shit that I just did not care about. And then, I don't know. I couldn't open my eyes because I knew if I opened my eyes, I wasn't jumping out of that plane. And so when I had to put my feet out of the plane, my eyes were closed while doing it. And he was like, yeah, she's not going to do it. But I did it. And I just kept telling myself, don't be a little bitch. And it happened.
Yeah.
That was literally the only thing I was thinking about. I was thinking about how regular ass people do this shit every day.
Yeah.
And how I do things that people would never do. So, don't be a bitch.
You could do it.
And I just kept telling myself, don't be a bitch.
There you go.
Still terrifying. It was not fun. So, time to drink. Okay, so we're home now.
Yeah.
My home in Mexico. And how do you feel about having to uphold your end of the bargain now? Because my part is done. I cried, I acted a fool, I did it, it was fucking terrifying, but it's done. Now it's this guy's turn. So how do you feel having to, it's your time now.
See, I was gonna relish in the moment, and just enjoy her screaming and all that
it's game time.
shit.
Now you got 60 days.
Yeah, now I got 60 days, so I gotta figure out what the fuck I'm doing.
How do you feel?
I feel good though.
You feel good about what?
I feel good. I don't know. I didn't really expect you to actually jump out of the plane.
See, the thing is that he didn't think. He said he had like a 20% doubt in his head that I wouldn't actually do it. And I think that's a lie. I think he was fully expecting, especially when he saw me get onto the plane. From the time they put my harness on to the time I jumped, I was crying the entire time. And so he's saying there was only 20% doubt in his head that he didn't think that I was going to do it. But I have a feeling that he fully didn't expect me to do it. And so now that I did do it, he's like, oh shoot, I actually have to do this on my part. So let's try this again. How do you feel?
I still feel good. I don't know. I feel like
Not that you feel good because you're an adrenaline junkie and you jumped out of a plane today, but like, how do you feel about part 2 of this challenge?
I mean, something's gonna get done regardless. So
In 60 days.
yeah.
Okay.
Easy peasy.
But how do you feel about
Doing
the
that.
pressure of
I mean, it kind of
having only 60 days to get this done?
It
Because
kind of sucks, but I could bang it out. Like, I like having a timeline. I like.
do you want to let people know what you're?
No, I don't.
No. Okay.
I don't want
That's
to
cool.
let people know,
All right.
but it'll get done. So.
April 29th, folks. April 29th. We shall see.